you just don't have.
Welcome to the Kombat AllStar Show, brought to you by Random VFX, making the impossible possible. I am Kombat AllStar, and this is
Random Girl. How y'all doing?
Yes, and today is a good day because
it is a good day.
We are in Quantum headquarters, and we're going to be bringing to you a show of epic proportions.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk
what you
about.
got for him, Kombat?
Let me tell you.
Break it down for him.
What we got is. We have the state of wrestling we're going to be talking about.
Okay.
Just our personal opinions about the industry and how it is today. We're going to be talking about Goosebumps. We finally saw that Chumpy. So we're going to be talking about the visual effects in it. And then we're going to be talking about a possible Justice League Season 3.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Reason why we want to talk about this is New York Comic Con, the whole cast was there, and we're kind of just going to speculate and talk more about it. And in gaming, we're going to talk about Friday the 13th, the video game, and a little bit of Terrordrome, because I know people don't know about it, and I think it needs to be said.
It needs to be said.
So without further ado,
let's talk comic books.
So, who out there remembers Justice League? Justice League Unlimited. Dude, it was, look, I frog on there? It was awesome. It was awesome. I mean, the voice acting, everything that, the stories, I mean, the way McDuffie poured his heart and soul into that thing. I mean, all of it was just phenomenal. So it was amazing. Yeah. And if you guys, I mean, this is old news, but the cast and crew of the Justice League TV series, all the voice actors and everything, they were at New York Comic Con. They had a ball.
The whole team.
They were answering questions and they had a panel and everything, and it led people to speculate: are they going to be doing a season 3? Mm-hmm. No one talked about it. You know what I mean? They basically didn't say yay or nay.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there, so I'm not sure if during the panel it was asked. I'm sure it was, but as far as press release goes, there's no official statement. We don't know. Yeah. But it would be cool to see another one.
It would be more than cool. It would be awesome. It'd be hashtag epic. It'd be hashtag epic. Justice. What? Hashtag.
It would be awesome to see it.
Justice League Season 3.
So it'd be awesome to see it. I mean, I really, I mean, the first couple, the first one was what, Unlimited. No, the first one was Justice League. The second one was Unlimited. Wait, wasn't there 2 Unlimiteds? There could have been 2 Unlimited. So maybe the next season is going to be season 4. It may be season 3, but I'm thinking of season 4. But
I thought it was season 3.
I think so. I thought there was 2 seasons under Unlimited.
Unless it's part 1 and 2 of season 2, but it should be season 3 if they were to do another one. It should be.
Well, either 3 or 4. Don't quote us on that. We'll find out later.
It's the newer one.
So
we'll make sure to keep you posted and leave a link for you guys.
Doing another season of Justice League. So it looks, I mean, I would love to see it. I would love to see Martian Manhunter back. He's one of my all-time favorites. I feel like he doesn't get enough play. And the comic book is amazing. By the way, if you haven't checked it out, go at least pick up the first issue. A little strange, a little weird, but if you're into Martian Manhunter, I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
And it was.
What's that thing you did comics?
I don't know what it did, but it was awesome. It was awesome. I would love to see it. Mm-hmm. I mean, Susan Eisenberg is the epitome, the icon
she's awesome.
of Wonder Woman. Shout out to you. She's a really cool girl on in person. I talk to her sometimes on Twitter. She entertains me. I don't know, like not like as far as dance, Susan dance, but like she's just.
She talks to you.
She's. I don't like that. There's so many celebrities out there that don't really talk or engage with the fans, and she's one of those people that do. Mm-hmm. I mean, Jerry Ryan does, Tara Strong sometimes, not really. So I mean, I'm glad that she does.
Yeah, it's like when you think of Wonder Woman, you hear her voice.
Exactly.
Same thing. Well, all of them, man, but.
I mean, all of them, they were all iconic. I mean, Batman, Superman, all the voice actors out there that were a part of that show did a phenomenal job.
Yes.
I would love to see them back for another season of Justice League Unlimited.
I think it's time, actually.
And I think the story would be warranted. I mean,
it's a long time coming.
With the rise of DC, all the movies that are coming out, Batman, Superman coming out pretty soon next year. So
it'd be awesome.
It'd be great to see. And I'd love to see Vixen again. I'd love to see Shining Knight.
I would love to see her.
And what's the guy's name? The Vigilante.
Oh, I love Vigilante.
Love Vigilante.
My favorite guy is the conspiracy.
Oh, The Question.
The Question. He's so awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to see all of them back. You know, so Warner Brothers, anybody up there?
Mr. Fantastic, is that a name?
That's Marvel.
No, it was DC. He was a part of. It wasn't Mr. Fantastic. I'm getting the names wrong, but he was left to be like the leader of the ship. And
Mr. Terrific.
Terrific. There we go. I liked him too.
And he's also in Arrow, by the way. So if you guys watch Arrow, Mr. Terrific's in there, and he's totally textbook Mr. Terrific. So go check that out. He's Felicity Smoke's assistant. But anyway, yes, I would love to see it.
I would too. I would really. That would be like a breath of fresh air. I would love.
Who was your favorite character on there?
My favorite. It was tossed between the Question and Vigilante. I love those guys. But I'd probably have to say my favorite was the Question.
Yeah.
He didn't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Or anything. Everything was a conspiracy.
Yeah. No face. Everything was a conspiracy.
Remember that episode when he was like dancing with that song?
Oh yeah. There was some boy band song that they made up for the show, and it was just awesome.
Yeah. I love the Question.
Yeah, the Questions is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Who's your favorite?
I'd have to say Green Lantern. I like John Stewart, Green Lantern. I think he was awesome.
He's pretty official. He's pretty hardcore, serious, loyal.
Mm-hmm. And I have a special place in my heart for Vigilante because that guy was just. If you've ever watched the show, you know what I'm talking about.
He's
that guy
like an old school cowboy.
He's very
his man.
And that's the thing. He's very old school. I
think he's old school. I love that.
He's like.
He's always got the two shooters.
Yeah, his mentality is way of thinking. I do like Wildcat too. Mm-hmm. The guy who trained most of the people in Justice League. So. It's just an awesome show. I can't wait. I really hope they're doing another one. I really want to see it.
We would really like to see that.
Please.
I think it can happen. I think it's going to happen, actually. Please. They might be in the works. You never know. Hope it happens.
Do it.
Let's talk wrestling.
In wrestling, I'm not happy.
Oh, he said
I'm not happy at all.
Oh.
Tell me why I'm not happy.
Why aren't you happy, Combat AllStar?
Because wrestling, y'all keep doing all the little they go over there and they don't even know what they're doing. They prance around the ring like little fairies, and they wrestle like they can't wrestle.
Oh.
So, I'm just be straight up with you, guys, girls. I love wrestling. I've loved wrestling since I was way yee-high. And I mean, last show we talked about our favorite wrestlers and everything. It brought me back. We did a podcast not so long ago. We were talking about how AJ Styles and them coming to okay, so we talked about all that stuff, but it's like I was listening to a couple podcasts and people out there talking about wrestling and love wrestling, and it's a strange thing that first of all, WWE is the only game in town right now. Lucha Underground is still filming their series and not out. Ring of Honor is like a wet fart. I don't care what none of y'all say. They are. New Japan Pro Wrestling, I don't really get to watch. Not really big over here in the States. So, I mean, and TNA is just, they're nothing. TNA's nothing. They're nothing. So, WWE is the only game in town. And I don't understand it. I don't understand. Okay, so perfect example. Sasha Banks is, she put on some classic matches in NXT. She does awesome. She's a great worker. And I think she just had a match not too long ago. I forget who it was against. I don't watch Raw anymore, so I just know from what I heard and little clips that I see and stuff like that. Okay. Right, so she had a match and she was wrestling stupid and dumb. And it's just like...
Oh, when she went up to...
Right. And they're conditioning these girls or these wrestlers in general, to wrestle like the corporate way or the Raw and SmackDown way, and it's just like dialing them way down. And I could never understand it, especially since NXT's around. NXT's great. They're able to wrestle how they want to wrestle. Triple H is doing a phenomenal job with that, and they're just killing it. Every single show is phenomenal. Every single show is amazing.
Exactly. And I'm just going to be straight up, and this is something I feel very passionate on. I'm a woman, and I have a huge amount of respect for women. I don't like to see it dumbed down. You get what I mean? Especially when it comes to sports, whether it be boxing, I don't know, football, soccer, wrestling, whatever, MMA. It's like when you're in a particular sport, you take it seriously. You get what I mean? And in Raw and SmackDown, I'm just going to be honest, they water them down. They sexify them. They don't treat them like wrestlers. They treat them like sex symbols. It's disrespectful. And on NXT, when they're on NXT, there's a difference between NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. When they're on NXT, they treat them as women's wrestlers. You see women's wrestling, they go on just like the guys, if not better, because they have something to prove. As soon as they move them up to Raw and SmackDown, they water them down, they make them slap butts, and then they give them 2-minute matches, and it's disrespectful. I'm gonna be honest and straight up.
And
I don't like it.
Not only that though, but aside from the whole women's wrestling, just all the wrestlers in general. We were talking earlier about Tyler Breeze was a phenomenal athlete in the ring.
All of them.
And now he's Summer Rae's boyfriend. He just got called up to the main roster.
Yeah.
Now he's Summer Rae's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I mean, with his gimmick and everything, it's gonna kill him. I remember when Biggie Langston. Crazy awesome matches.
Yeah.
What happened to Biggie Langston? He got called up to the main roster. He was AJ Lee's valet, right? Same thing with Leo Kruger. Leo Kruger was amazing. I loved his character. He's called up to the main roster. He's Adam Rose.
Licking lollipops. Let's just be straight up. Because if you're quiet, then they're going to keep doing it. Somebody's got to stand up and speak up. Also, a huge favorite tag team of mine were Ascension back in NXT.
They were dominant.
I was like legitimately afraid of these guys. The context that they had, the dark, they never talked.
The fur coats,
like they were awesome. I love them. The lighting that went on and off, and it was like really dark when they came down. As soon as they came to Raw, it was watered down, and then they were booed. It's like, why do you do that, WWE? Why do you do that to your wrestlers? Why do you do that?
They strip people of their identities. That they've worked so hard. I mean, they are in NXT is developmental, but there's people that have had careers there. Paige has been there for I don't know how many years to develop a character to hone her craft, and then they get called up to the main roster, and they're like, everything they work for is not.
Exactly.
Even Biggie Langston, he had this whole thing where I don't need a 3 count, I need 5, and he just came out there
and he had a huge following on NXT.
Yep.
Difference. Keep that in mind.
NXT champion, killing it. And then all of a sudden he goes to Raw and he just
disappeared.
Thank goodness Xavier Woods came up with the idea for the New Day. Went to Biggie Langston, and then thank goodness that they had some courage, some balls to actually go and do that and create that for themselves. And at first they were doing it by the book, like how WWE wanted them to present themselves and everything. And they even admitted on table for 3 they weren't feeling it, they didn't like it.
And they got booed.
But every week they said that they went to him and they were like, hey, can we try this? And it worked. Hey, can we try this? And they worked. Now they're at the point where they have free reign with the New Day. And look how successful they are.
Exactly.
They're the best part of Raw and SmackDown when you watch the show.
Pretty much.
So,
like the thing with WWE, and I don't even like to comment on them because they got so awful. I'm just going to be straight up. That's why I stopped watching. They got so awful and predictable. And they're so confident in that crap that they put out. I'm just going to be honest. It gave me a headache. I couldn't watch it anymore. WWE, whoever's behind the creative story, the background, you should listen to the wrestlers, okay? They've been wrestling for a reason. A lot of them have creative ideas. Listen to them and maybe your show will be better. Because what you're doing is not working. I'm just going to be straight up.
In my personal opinion, I would go in there, I would hire Paul Heyman to take over everything because he said openly about TNA, WWE, and everything that if he was ever to take over a company, he would clean house. He would if you're over 40, chop you off. He would write the most, you know what I mean? Screw that stuff, you know what I mean? And I think Triple H also, if they would just let him go in there and take control, he can work with the people that want to be worked with as far as behind the scenes, the story, the creative team or whatever. And you know what? I hear a lot from creative team on Twitter that they have a lot of good ideas. They're fans like us. They want to write great stories. And they bring these great stories to Vince and he shoots them down. And he makes them do these other stupid stories. And I'm not behind the scenes. I don't know what happens. It's just what I hear. But if what I'm hearing is true, and it looks like it is because what we're seeing on TV shows it, it sucks.
It does.
He needs to go. Vince McMahon, if you're responsible for all the crap and this, you want to know why the ratings are so bad? The ratings are so bad is because of you. Because you are not connected to the people. You're not connected to the fans. You just want to put on a show that amuses you. And you need to stop it. You need to act like a wrestling fan. Put on a show that would amuse a wrestling fan. And there it will take off. You alienated the hardcore fans. You want to go in there and advertise, have John Cena go in there eating Fruity Pebbles and stuff for the kids and multicolored shirts and everything. And it's like, dude, we want great wrestling.
Yeah.
Great wrestling, great storytelling. That's not hard.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for years.
Yeah, I just don't know. And so that's why I'm a fan of NXT. I keep them separate. I keep WWE and NXT separate because that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. I just have to be honest. I feel like NXT is Triple H's baby and McMahon controls SmackDown and Raw. That's just how I feel. It's totally different. And what I like, let me say something else. What I like with NXT also is that they keep it diverse. race. You see everybody there. You see black, you see white, you see big, you see fat, you see skinny. I'm just gonna be straight up. You see big, you see small. They all go in. It's diversity. This whole world is made up of diversity. So that's what you want to see on screen. We don't want to see the same thing. I don't want to see it. I love that. What's her name? Jack. The woman's name?
Oh, Nia Jax?
Nia Jax. I love that she's a woman of color and she's thick. You get what I mean? You don't see that on TV. You surely don't see it on Raw and SmackDown. I'm just going to be honest. And if you happen to be a person with curves, especially a woman, they'll shoot you down and make you seem fat. And I love when NXT that they have that diversity.
And that's why I was such a big fan of Lucha Underground. Still am.
Yeah.
I can't wait till it comes back. You had everybody in there. And it was centered around the Mexican culture, which is great. But you had, people of all walks of life.
Exactly. And that's what it should be about.
And it was just an awesome show. I can't wait. Shout out to Lucha Underground. I can't wait till you guys come back. I am so upset that Alberto Del Rio went back to WWE and signed with them. He came back at Hell in a Cell, beat John Cena for the U.S. title in an open challenge, and
that show is so sad.
just,
I don't even know what to do with
and
myself.
I mean, again, all I know is hearsay, but I hear that they offered him a lot of money. They went to Rey Mysterio, who's also signed with AAA, and wanted to offer him, but Rey, being a loyal guy, he's like, no, I'm not coming back. Then they went to Alberto Del Rio. And he said yes, he took the money. And I'm sure, you got families and everything. So, it's, you gotta do what's best for you. So, I mean, I'm not mad at the guy, but I kind of wish he stayed with AAA. Currently, he's still the AAA Mega Champion, and he's a U.S. title holder. So I'm pretty sure they're going to nix that soon over in AAA. And
as far as like the individual, you gotta let them do what they do.
Yeah,
if you're representing a company, you want those views, make sure you appease to the viewers.
And I liked him so much better as Alberto El Patron on Lucha Underground and AAA. So I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't turn into another Mexican Sheamus on Raw and SmackDown, because that's what they did to him last time. So, anyway, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the state of wrestling? That was kind of our 2 cents on it.
Yeah, and just be straight up. Let us know in the comment box.
And shout out to 2X Twisted or Twisted X2. I always forget how to.
Oh, X Twisted, you're cool.
Yeah,
dude,
so
man.
he's
always 100%.
Always comments on the videos. He's very, very honest dude. So, I appreciate you, dude. If you have any comments, please let me know. I always love talking to you. And I will give you a comment on the video that we did, the podcast, and talk to you guys. And anybody out there who wants to leave a comment, go ahead and do that. We'll talk to you, and let us know.
Let's talk video games.
No, I'm the one that's killing you.
Oh, okay.
You're the victim.
Oh no! How dare you stabbing my left shoulder? Oh no!
So Halloween has passed and everything, but
hope you guys had an awesome Halloween.
Hope you guys had a good Halloween.
Hope you guys dressed up in some awesome, sexy Halloween costumes. I just had to put that in.
Oh, he's neglected me.
I'm sorry.
Long time watchers and listeners, y'all know that she gets way too excited.
Whatever. I'm an excited person. Okay.
But all right, so we're gonna be talking about some hard video games. In particular, Friday the 13th, the video game. Now, I talked about this a few weeks ago on the Atomic Cast, but I wanted to kind of talk about it today because they're a lot closer to their goal on Kickstarter. It looks like they're going to reach it.
Yeah.
So, just kind of wanted to give them the last hurrah and let everybody know about it. So, even after you watch, they're funded and you watch the video, I want you guys to support it and go out and purchase it and do your thing. And basically, what's going on? If you guys didn't know, didn't watch the Atomic Cast, there's there's basically a Friday the 13th video game coming out. And it's a collaboration between an independent game studio and the guys who actually created Jason. So the guy who created Jason and owned the IP is still alive. He collaborated with his team. And a part of this team is not only him, but the guy who actually played Jason in the movies, doing motion capture. The guy who wrote the score for all the Jason films, he's going to be in it, in the game, providing music for it. They're going to be helping set the tone. They have a lot of writers helping out. So it's a legit collaboration between the movie people and the guy who created Jason, and then these fans that absolutely love Friday the 13th. Right. So you guys can check out the footage on the Combat back there.
TV.
So
I wish you had one, but you can't. We got one.
I know. What is that, like a 1,000 inch TV.
Probably.
I don't know. The guys, when Gilbert Tagore, third second junior, installed this thing, he didn't give me the precise measurements of the screen.
Yeah.
But on the screen, you can see the game.
Yeah.
It plays really well. It's in pre-alpha right now, so there's not too much to show.
So, Combat, when did you say they're at the final days of the Kickstarter where you can donate or contribute?
Well, today they have 7 days.
Okay.
So there's 7 more days left to contribute to this thing. If you're watching this show,
please contribute.
if you're watching this show when it's updated, it should be 7 days left.
Okay.
For you to contribute.
Oh, gotcha.
So go and check it out. I'll put the Kickstarter link below.
We're gonna have the link up for you guys. Make sure dude, it's an awesome game. So if you love it, make sure you go and contribute so we can make it possible. This is an awesome game.
And if they don't reach if they don't reach their goal, the game's not gonna be made. But please contribute. I'm going to contribute. A lot of people across YouTube have contributed. And the more people know about this thing, people get generally
exactly.
And the premise of the game. Let me explain the premise.
And all you pretty much need to do is contribute $1.
Yeah.
What is that, like $1? And then you maybe have about, I don't know, maybe about 50 people. How much? They'll make $50. So. Never mind, scratch that. But yeah, if you can contribute, help make the game possible. Make it alive.
What's cool about the game is the whole premise behind the game is basically a survival game. So they took a page out of Evolve. So one person plays as Jason, then you have 7 camp counselors. Each camp counselor has a special ability. There's the nerd who actually can put machines together and build stuff.
Yep.
You have
kind of like the movies.
Right. You have the edgy guy. You have the jock who's good for muscle breaking down doors and clearing the space for you guys. I think there's even the girl next door who's typically the one who survives. So.
I thought you were gonna say like the slutty one.
I think they do have the slutty one,
okay,
but
they do.
just going off their Kickstarter page.
I wouldn't want to be that character.
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do. What tools
could
you have to survive?
I might die first because they always die in the movies.
And then the great thing about it too is every character that you play is a human being. So like Evolve, there's no AI; it's all human people. Oh. So I can be like the edgy guy, hide under a bed and just kind of stab him in the kneecaps and run away.
That's scary.
So the game isn't over until you defeat Jason and Jason kills everybody. Just like Evolve.
Yeah, I gotta help out with that because I'm excited to play. I'm an old school head. I grew up on Jason and Freddy Krueger's and the Michael Myers Halloween and all that. Yeah. So I'm excited to see this thing come to life.
And support
Make sure you go and
the
subscribe.
Game. Go and support the game. Donate Kickstarter. Links below. Check it out.
Check it out.
Speaking of Michael Myers and all, Terrordrome is a PC game that is coming out. So that's coming out. That is out already. It's free for anybody to play. It's basically a fighting game that has all the horror monsters in it. So you it's only for PC, but it's amazing, guys.
Yeah.
And
Chucky, they have Candyman, they have what else?
They have Candyman. They have the Reanimator.
Yeah.
They have Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Ghostface.
Ghostface from Scream.
Yeah.
They have
this guy called Tall Man, which I've never heard of. He seemed like he was like low key horror. Maybe you've heard of him.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it's from like the Phantasm or something. I think that's the name of the game.
Yeah, but pretty much all the epic horror guys, like that game has it.
You see all the action up here? Yeah, I mean it's a great game. It's not too much to it, it's just basically a bunch of movie characters going at it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. I'm gonna leave a link below so you can download the latest version of it. There's a lot of really sketch links. So I'm gonna post.
Is it free to play? Or?
It is. It's a free game. So there's a lot of sketch links out there. So I got the link below in the description to the Facebook page of the developers that created the game, as well as the link to the final 2.99 version of the game, so you guys can go out there and play.
Oh, the updated version.
Yeah, the latest one. So go check that out as well. And
go check out that trumpet.
Yeah. So between Terrordrome and the Jason game, are you guys stoked about that? I know a lot of people may not have heard of these games. Yeah. I mean, they're very awesome games.
Yeah, I'm new to it.
Yeah, it's a very tight-knit community, so spread the word about it. And let me know if you're excited or not.
Spread the bird. Don't shoot the bird.
Yeah, so also if you're excited about it, you think it's a good idea, a bad idea, always want to know your opinion, so always comment
below. It's a good idea. It's not bad. It's good. Go check it out. Pick it up. Contribute. Yeah.
Let's talk visual effects.
So in visual effects, we're going to be talking about Goosebumps. We finally went to go see it.
Yeah,
we went to go see the movie. I know it's a little late to be talking about it, but I think it deserves a lot of merit because there's still a lot of people out there that haven't seen Goosebumps.
Exactly.
So I implore you, go and check out Goosebumps. It's a great movie. Should we spoil it and talk about it a little bit?
Let's talk about it. Not too much. You want to tell them the whole detail, but it's a little bit.
So basically, the whole premise behind it is R.L. Stine has these original manuscripts of all the Goosebumps books he's ever written, and these are the original manuscripts are magic somehow. And if you open them, the monsters come out. So he keeps them in a little lock and key.
Yeah.
In a secret bookcase in a secret room or whatever.
Yeah.
Some kids find it, open it, and then they're on their way. Mm-hmm. So the main bad guy in this is Slappy, the dummy.
Slappy. He goes.
And that dude is creepy.
He was hilarious to me.
He is. Oh my gosh. See, he was so creepy.
You see, Papa. You're much like Papa.
So he's creepy.
You see, I created you.
Hey, can I finish?
Or was it you that created me? I don't know.
So it was good. I mean, they had every monster from Goosebumps in this movie, which I didn't think they could do. But most of them was cameos, but you had the ones that like the werewolf and the abominable snowman, and of course slapping the little gnomes and
the big old insect.
Yeah, the big old insect, the praying mantis.
Wait, what about the cute little dolls? The cute little
the gnomes, the garden gnomes.
Okay,
yeah, so it was pretty cool. I didn't think they could write a movie that had all those creatures. But you know what? R.L. Stine wrote the movie, so
exactly.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. You know,
it was amazing. I love the movie. I had a great time.
And what is it? MPC did it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did the visual effects for it.
Yep.
And they did a great job on this thing. I mean, one of the hardest things I think would be to do, it was the little garden gnomes because they were like glass inside.
Oh, dude, the way they were walking and everything, because I have an eye for VFX. And the little gnomes, because they're made out of like ceramics, and they were walking. It was so realistic. It was so awesome.
And then when their eyebrows went up and down like they broke.
Yeah, when they got angry, yeah. All the details, when they got angry, they said, and the eyebrows went down. It was funny.
So those guys did a great job.
Oh my gosh, so many awesome visual effects moments.
Hats off to you guys. You did a great job doing this movie. I know visual effects houses don't get the props they deserve, but you guys deserve the props.
Oh, for sure. And just so that everybody knows, I think personally that more VFX and animation company should be put on the spotlight because they help make the movies great.
Of course.
And then just to be honest, without that, you would just be behind a green screen.
Exactly.
Okay?
So
pretending behind a green screen. So shout outs to Moving Picture Company, also known as MPC. They've been over for around 25 years, and they also helped make Godzilla, the Martian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and another awesome one too that I forgot to write down. But yeah, they're amazing. They've been around for a while, and they're doing it.
They're doing
shout outs to
things.
MPC and all the other visual effects companies out there.
Yeah, doing it. Exactly. Honorable mentions, Rhythm and Hues, and there's so many out there. It's just shout out to all you guys.
Exactly.
I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to name all of you guys, but shout out to you all.
What makes the movie great.
Thank you for that. I mean, they do a great job.
For sure.
Great job.
Yeah.
And the movie was Jack Black did an awesome job in the movie.
Jack Black was awesome. Everybody in that, everybody that had to do with the movie was awesome.
Yep.
What about the aunt? She was funny.
I don't even know her name.
But anyway, my favorite guy was Champ. Champ was awesome. He hit the high chair. Every time he was scared, he was awesome.
Tell him about Champ. Since you're going, go ahead.
Champ, man. Champ, his real name was Champion, aka Champ. He was like a scary dude, He believed he had all the chicks when he didn't. And there was one girl he loved in particular, and she called him Chump. But he didn't care because he was like, a little sweet kid. He liked her anyway. And I don't know, he was funny, man. He had all like the comic relief. He was awesome. And then towards the end, I'm not gonna say too much, but he got the girl that wanted that called him Trump, which was a popular girl. Yeah,
because he got brave and bit the werewolf on the neck because he was trying to protect the girl.
And he had a little steel.
And he has a silver filling.
Yeah.
And so he just he whimpered off and everything. So
we got the girl, and Champ was awesome, man.
Yeah, but good movie.
It was I forgot to say, because we forgot to say our favorite mention of which visual effects or animation that you liked in the movie.
I don't know.
I got goosebumps seeing the Abominable Snowman, was it? I was like, oh my gosh, the way he came out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the way he turned into ink and was coming back into the book and everything.
Man.
That was just awesome. I mean, nice use of fluid effects. I'm not sure what they use. I know they have a really awesome tools department, I assume. But yeah, it was really good. Nothing felt
and
weird.
Also that werewolf.
And everything felt pretty doggone real. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, it was no kind of cheese on it. It looked good.
It looked
really
amazing.
Good,
I got goosebumps no pun intended. I got goosebumps watching Goosebumps. And then also my favorite animation and visual effects that I saw was the, I believe he was the werewolf? Yeah. And he was rocking the Nikes and the boxer. He was getting it in. And that was another creation of mine that I liked in the movie.
So, I mean, do you guys went to go see the movie? Did you like it? I mean, what was your favorite visual effects part of the movie? I mean,
what was your favorite?
There was a lot of really cool ones. Slappy, what they did with Slappy, as far as like the lights shining on him and disappearing and everything, that was a whole level of creepy. That's what creeped me out. Yeah. But that effect alone was awesome. It's very simple, subtle, but it was good. So yeah, let us know what you liked about the movie.
It's a good movie, girl.
Let us know what your favorite visual effects part of the movie was.
Great comedy, great VFX, great acting, everything. You guys should check it out and tell us what your favorite VFX moment in the movie is.
Yes. Thank you, and you, and you, and you. You spoke to me. You spoke to me. You spoke to me. All of you spoke to me. Via Twitter, Facebook, and I'm just
okay.
So thanks for watching. I really enjoyed putting the show on TV. This was a really fun show.
Oh yeah, we had a good time.
It was a blast.
Combat always have a good time.
Every time we do the show, I feel like I'm just chilling with a bunch of my friends.
Sipping on some wine.
No, seriously, I'm serious. I feel like I'm just sitting back here, kicking it. You know what I mean, and talking to Random Girl and all you guys out there.
Yeah.
And just we're all just chilling.
Yeah.
All just chilling.
And I want to get the gamer girls conversing. I want to get y'all conversing. I want to see what you think. Yeah. I want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, because I mean, you watch.
Yeah.
I know you watch. You guys talk to me, loosely on Twitter and everything, but you guys don't really leave comments. You know what I mean? So leave comments. Let people know that you exist. Let people know that you love the show.
Yes.
Spread the word.
Yes.
To your mom and them.
Yes.
And follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Gamer Girls, Gamer News. Hit him up on Twitter, Facebook. And under the comments, under the Combat AllStar show, hit up the Random Girl. Hit up the comments. I want to talk to you, ladies and gents. Talk to me.
So like, subscribe, share. At Unique Girl Nerd, at Combat AllStar. I almost got my own Twitter handle. At Quantum VFX, of course.
What's up, man? Say hello. We're here.
And until next time, y'all. We're gonna hit that old dusted trail.
All right.
You know what?
Dusted on.
Old dusted trail.
Old dusted trail.
But until next time, so long.
So long, peeps.